This is the tale of the Burlington Brawl. A small gathering of people who like to, have dance parties and enjoy each other's company gathered within a house. But that's beside the point. A certain individual who was not invited to this dance party or gathering let themselves in, who happened to lift a lot of weight since they were a Division I athlete. So of course when asked to leave, this individual decided to use their biceps and fists to show their opinion about leaving instead of their words. Soon enough, this spilled onto the busy street of Burlington, which according to the police report was about 30 male suspects fighting in the middle of the street, with a large portion of the group fighting the smaller group of males. Let's just say the individual who started the debacle lost, retreating to their respected home, defeated, while others were transported away by way of ambulance. It was somewhat of a miracle that no one was arrested that night for their actions, but this was not the end. In the wee hours of the morning, the sound of a hand knocking against the porch door echoed through the living room. Without hesitation, those outside opened the door, yelling, "We're back!" What occurred next, over the next few minutes, was a haze to those involved because of the mixture of surprise and ferocity brought by those who entered. Those 5 men sitting in the living room were leaped upon by the intruders, and without a second thought, those mysterious men began the beating, spewing blood from those sitting peacefully within the home, taking advantage of their surprise. One intruder armed himself with a chair, smashing it into the face of one of the men inside the living room, breaking his jaw, which forced blood out onto the wooden floors. Why was this happening? Who are these strangers within our home that are putting up this relentless assault against those absent from the fighting earlier? When will it stop? Not even those who were sleeping were safe. Upon leaving his room to quiet those in the living room, he was met with jabs to the face. Without any remorse, they continued the violence, even against a defenseless man in his boxers. It seemed the night was almost over as quickly as it had begun, with the men leaving through the porch once again, calling those left bloodied and bruised profanity as they fled the scene. The next day, the house owners would awaken to a bloody living room, something that seemed only to fit within a Mike Myers horror film, full of questions that may never be answered, with only the bruises and blood from the night before to explain what happened. They hoped the memory of that night would disappear as quickly as the blood was washed off from the walls of the home. That is the tale of the Burlington Brawl.